ever wondered where you belong? Where are you located? And by this, we don't mean which street or locality, but in which part of the universe are you? Earth, you might say, but have you ever thought about where the Earth is? Beyond a planet between Mars and Venus, where does the Earth lie? The solar system is the centerpiece of the Oort cloud, a layer of asteroids, comets, and icy objects orbiting around the Sun. The Oort cloud lies in the local cavity of the Orion arm of the Milky Way, engulfed in the local interstellar cloud. But you might ask, what is Milky Way after all? Milky Way is a helix galaxy, made of layers of millions of stars revolving around a bright galactic center, with a hyper-compact black hole in the middle. The Milky Way is massive, but there is more to it in the system of the universe. Go out a few miles and you will reach the Andromeda Galaxy. It is twice as big as the Milky Way galaxy and is heading towards the Milky Way. Both galaxies will collide with each other in a couple of billion years. Nonetheless, the collision of the two galaxies seems insignificant if you zoom out more, and the structure of the Virgo supercluster will appear. Move further away, and you have the Laniakea supercluster containing multiple Virgo clusters, and is itself an element of the Pisces Cetus, a supercluster complex. And this is where the cosmic web completes. Zooming out further, we see the observable universe where primordial light has been seeping in from the beginning. Scientists have not yet gone ahead with the structure across a couple of billion light years, mainly because they are trying to measure the universe we occupy, or because there might be an end to what they regard as the end of greatness. In this video, we will look into the structure and history of the universe. It all started in 1502, when Nicholas Copernicus was studying medicine in Padua, while also going through Aristotle and observing the gaps in Ptolemy's theories. After his degree, Copernicus returned to Poland to take care of his father. However, he does not let go of his cosmos theory or the discovery of where we stand in the vast universe. After almost 10 years, he pours out his thoughts into a pamphlet about his pervasive theory that the Earth is not the central part of the universe. Instead, it is just like any other planet that orbits the Sun. However, Nicholas waited to publish it right away, as he was aware of all the commotion it might cost. After all, it is a theory that would cancel the basics of science, astronomy, philosophy, and religion. It was when Copernicus was 70 years that he published the book. The theory initially felt like a big realization, but eventually became a startling one to an endless range of possibilities. This was when the Copernican principle was formed, with two basic pointers. Firstly, the Earth did not have a special place in the universe, and thus the Earth's observations were just as significant as any other part of the universe. This principle was further proved by detecting CMB, cosmic microwave background radiation, seeping through the sky regardless of which direction you look. The universe's structure could be understood by expansion and gravity. The universe started in 3 stages of expansion. The first stage, known as inflation, lasted no more than half a second. The second lasted a few years. And the universe is now in its 3rd stage of expansion, which is occurring for a few billion years. The question here arises, what is causing the fluctuation in the timeline of these expansion stages? The first stage of inflation is said to be caused by energy, so bewildering that it is regarded as dark energy. The scientists are not entirely sure of it. What they have confirmed is gravity, a force that has been acting against expansion since the beginning of time. When the first bit of matter fell into place, it enraptured more matter toward it, which compelled gravity to act even more strongly and bewitch more matter towards it. This wasn't a shocking discovery, as it was gravity doing what it does. An astronomer from America, Jim Peebles, won the Nobel Prize in 2019. He, along with his peers in the American school, believed that the universe was organized like meatballs in a watery soup. The matter would enrapture more matter, which will eventually roughly spherical clusters, leaving gaps in between. During this time, the Soviet astronomers were busy progressing their theory. Yakov Zelvak was a Russian physicist experimenting with the cosmos principle. His theory states that the universe's structure was made out of 2D pancake structures, and there were empty voids with filled edges where the pancakes would overlap. The overlapping of the galaxy will be the formation of a universe. By the end of the Cold War, we had the American university theory of the meatball structure and the Russian school of thought upholding the pancake model. Both masterminds stuck to their theories. However, an English astronomer, Martin Rees, rose and acted as a medium between the two. After several meetings with Zelvak, his postdoc, Richard Gott, concluded the third theory. The universe is like a sponge. If we look closely, this was an interconnection of both theories, demonstrating that both low and high-density parts of the universe are complementary. In the 1970s, scientists carefully observed the first CMB, which showed that all the galaxies and planets in the universe are moving towards one center point in Lana Chi. Several questions arose in the study since the cosmic principle stated that every point in the universe is just as special as any other part. What does the center, which scientists referred to as the Great Attractor, have in special? The scientists still don't have a definite answer, since they had to zoom into the center of their galaxies, in an area known as the zone of avoidance, and layers of dust hinder its view. However, the astronomers were able to look through it with the help of X-rays, which revealed another group of galaxies known as the Noma cluster. But this discovery was not enough alone. So after some more digging, scientists found out that the Great Attractor was itself attracted towards an even bigger mass, known as the Shapley supercluster, located somewhat 650 billion light-years ago away, and is made out of 10,000 Milky Ways. But this is not where the storm settled. In 2017, researchers put forward a discovery which was named the Dipole Repeller, a massive void situated in the opposite direction of the Shapley supercluster. It does not precisely battle, but its low density does not allow it to overcome the gravitational forces, and so the galaxies are stuck between this flow. The discovery was significant. However, as the long-scale mapping of the cosmos continued, even bigger pictures came to light. A mystery in 2000 revealed the homogeneity of our universe and the belief that we are all the same in some part of the universe. The presented problem was logical, stating that if you divide the sphere by 4 or 8, the top right would be hotter than the bottom left, and the effect lessens when you do the same with the sky. However, what's shocking is that the line of the octopole and quadrupole is almost identical to the angle of the solar system. The mystery was so baffling that it was named the axis of evil, as it could cancel all the present beliefs of the universe. Astronomers are yet to find out why the background of our universe would affiliate with the plane of the solar system. The chief of the WBMAP telescope stated that it could be just a coincidence, whereas Dominic Schwartz from the University of Bielefeld says that the effect was assumed to disappear after a while, but it hasn't. A lot of development has gone into understanding the dynamics of the universe, but there is a lot that we still need to be aware of. How did it all start? What set off the first phase of inflation? One theory states that in the primordial universe, there is a floating dense sea of vacuum energy that was set off to form an infantry bubble that burst and resulted in the universe's formation. However, if that is true, then there must be another universe formed by an inflammatory bubble, which, if still in expansion, might collide with us someday. That's all for today. Leave your feedback in the comments section. If you enjoyed our video, do give it a like and subscribe to our channel.